Hey guys, Matt721 here, and this is going to be another video on Power and Revolution Geopolitical Simulator 4. So this is going to be the fourth episode in my South Africa series, but I think this one's going to be a bit different from the others because I'm going to be running through the elections. So this is going to be, like the election video. So it's not going to be me updating you in 6 months. I think this one is going to be a few, obviously still going to be clips because that's how I record videos, but it's going to be more full on, more just like you'll be more involved in every decision that I make. So I've got the just a recap. I've got the high-speed railway set up around here. I'm trying to improve the amount of highways in the country, and I'm trying to reduce the poverty line. So this is the start of the game here, this column, and this is where I am now. So I'm doing considerably well, but not amazingly, and the economy has gone absolutely amazing, so we shouldn't need to worry about debt or anything like that. We're running into debt. So there was just one thing I wanted to do before I fast forward to when the elections start, and that's going to be to create the trading union, the economic market. So for the sake of trying to get members to join, I'm gonna say that no one has to pay, because hopefully they can join and persuade them other African countries to join. I think I'm just gonna have this one set up in, I'll have it as Pretoria, the capital city. Call this one the African Trade Union, and we'll have ATU for sure, because I think we had the African Monetary Union that really doesn't seem to have been very successful at all. I think we'll have a 2/3 vote, and we'll create it. So hopefully this works, but it would be a bit of a shame if it didn't. Yes, we've got the Secretary General going, and I think we should be good. So I'll come back again when the elections are starting. I think I'll probably run through the campaign with you and what I'm going to be doing in the campaign, and have to hopefully keep power, because I think if I lost power at this point, it'd be pretty upsetting. Okay, so fast forward a bit, and now we are at the election campaign. So this could be, I hope this isn't, but it may end up being an early end to the series, which would be a bit of a shame, to be honest, because I'm doing quite well, I think. But we've got to make sure, I'm usually better at doing these with the socialist parties, which I'm at the moment, so that's not too bad. And I'm also extending the high-speed rail network a little bit, and I'm building some more highways as well. So I'm building, so the high-speed rail is going now from Pretoria to, I think it's this, no, it's Krugersdorp, and Krugersdorp to, I'm not even going to try and say that, Mbatho I think that is, but I don't know, and then Mbatho to Kimberley, and I know Kimberley's probably getting a lot of connections, but it's in a prime position really, so it's to be expected, and I think it's about as north as you can get. I think it's the only, well, maybe not that, but it's the only city in the Northern Cape, which is an area that we want to get the high-speed rail everywhere, and hopefully we can try and get it to these northeastern cities up here. But for the moment, I'm just going to start my campaign. So I think I'm going to start off by, to do a popular one to start off, I think I'm going to go to, I think it's Gauteng, is, yeah, it's where all the big cities are, so there should be a lot of people there. What can I promise that people like? Will I increase education, or I think maybe building schools might be a good thing to do, because I'm not sure if it's primary or secondary that I keep getting told to build more of. So continue building. I think I'll just build 100 rather than 1,000 and distribute them over the full territory. And a campaign promise. Hopefully that should get me off to a good start. Yep, not too bad at all. I'll just continue on for a bit. Wait for them to make their... Actually, I might do what I did in the... Or let's have a look at the elections, how the polls are at the start. So we might lose our some of our votes, but hopefully we'll still have a majority in Parliament. Because if we don't have that majority, then passing laws could be a bit of a pain. Which obviously in the election videos, I didn't really... I think if America, there's only 2 or 3 parties running in that election in that video, so you know we didn't need to, and we also didn't need to worry about the aftermath either. Whereas in this we do. So I'm going to go to Northern Cape and to Kimberley. This will be my other one. Oh, I've got a meeting with the Namibia president. President might get slightly in the way of my timetable. I think ideally I'd do the meeting on Friday, but I'll do it on Wednesday instead. If I go to police, maybe? What's in police? I'm just going to check everyone has free rights to do things, don't they? They should do. This is South Africa after all. Yep, and if I remember rightly, the family rights are all good. Justice, let's have a look at justice. No, don't legalise the death penalty, that won't be very popular. No, those going downwards won't do anything good. What about arms sale? If I ban... No, I don't think people... It's not a good thing to do for the campaign, I don't think. Could increase the army size, but I don't know. I think I'll go with research. Might increase the... What's going to help people the most? Human and social sciences. So 192 million, so that's not too much. Don't know whether that'll... Yeah, that's done a little bit of popularity, not great. So yeah, I think I'm going to wait for the others to make their promises, and then I'll continue just to see how the campaign's shaping up. So we're somewhat near the start of the elections. I think we've still done 3 or 4 promises, but I do just want to apologise quickly because I did do another 2 promises off camera. Unfortunately, the recordings were a bit ruined, but I suppose it's not the end of the world, because it's not like I missed the election day or debate or something. But yeah, our popularity shot up. What I did was I increased the minimum retirement pension, and I also increased the tax on large fortunes as high as it would go. So I'll just continue onwards, and I think I will probably do 2 more on this until I end the clip, and we'll fast forward again. Although I am roundabout level with everyone else, so I shouldn't push it too much. So, what should I go for? Go for Limpopo. I don't think I've done them yet. I've been there. Go for Wednesday. I think what should I do that's popular? I'll go for health. Anything that people will like. I've just noticed how much transport seems to be, because all the high-speed rail seems to be taking up the budget. It's the second biggest thing after health, but I suppose health and education are should be 2 of the biggest part of the country. I think I will just want to confirm the seniors voting for me. Well, they won't quite like that. We'll go with 59 each. Oh, yep, we've shot up in popularity again. We should... I think it's because we're on the easy difficulty, obviously to try and keep our job, because I didn't want to get stabbed by a mole halfway through, because there's not a lot you can do when that happens. It's frustrating. So I just thought, you know what, when it's a unique playthrough, I don't really do a lot of these things or things like this usually, and I didn't really want to put myself off doing it. So immigration, what if I say that immigration policy is opened? Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to press that one. People are like that. But enough, I don't think that'll increase us too much. Yeah, it just did a little bit, but that's all we needed. All we needed was a little bit, really. So I'm not complaining. I think I'll do continue fast forwarding, probably do one more clip after this, and then I think that'll be enough to call it a video. So I do have to admit that I did say I was going to continue with slowly adding more promises and other things like that. However, I think I wanted to try and get the elections over with as soon as possible. So I made one more promise, I think it was, or two more, and I've got to maximum popularity. I'm getting forecasted exactly half of the votes, which should be more than enough to push me through. We'll just see how everything's going. Continue advancing. I think I want to try and get everything done if I can. Let's see. It's a new poll. Oh, might lose our majority, but I don't think realistically we're going to be able to keep it even with more promises. We've got the most popular program we can possibly get. Won't go any higher than 100, I don't think. I've never managed to get it to do so anyway. And the other main candidate seems to have expired all their amount of rallies. They have the full number of 15, whereas we have some growing room, and we have a few, not as many things, but they're a lot more popular. So I hope we do well. And the legislative elections, which I think could be the Parliament elections, are coming up soon. Tomorrow even. And here they are. If this me, I'll start to lose a bit of popularity.
Good evening.
I needn't worry about that
The majority
yet.
of votes have been counted, and we can now give you the first round results. Take a look at this.
Let's have a look. It's just us against Laura Wright at the moment, so hopefully we can... Yeah, we've won the first round anyway. Hopefully we can get over that 50%, but I won't be too bothered if we don't. Right, 45. This is probably the worst score we've had.
We are now going to go live
certainly
to
not
one
bad.
of the two winning candidates at their
We've got the second round coming up soon, but I don't think I can make promises at the moment. No, I can't. Obviously, there's always this option, but I'd rather not risk the well-being of my entire series just for something like that. The TV debate is coming up. Monetary Union. Oh, the debate is coming up.
Good evening. The highly anticipated debate will begin in a
But
few
losing a
moments'
ton
time.
of popularity, I don't know
The candidates are
what's
ready.
happened.
Naturally, we will ensure that they are given equal speaking time. This will...
Right, let's have a look.
So,
Army.
what's...
So, I think I'm gonna... They usually tend to like it for the employment. I'm just gonna slightly increase that, I think, by 20,000 soldiers.
Our national defense is the pillar of our sovereignty.
Hopefully they don't
Thank you.
build an entire army.
And moving on.
Oh, she just completely passed. So
Thank
that's
you. Let's move on
better.
to another issue. So,
Energy. Building wind.
We must, at all.
Well, I know now not
Very
to do
well.
that. So that didn't seem
coming over to you,
particularly popular.
where do you stand on?
So we are mostly fossil electricity at the moment. And maybe if I could ban... Yeah, oh, exploitation's already banned. If I can maybe construct... Maybe not go to nuclear energy, because that's not exactly amazing for the planet either. Well, they didn't say go for the wind. I think I'll go for... I'll have a look at biomass. I go for 100 stations. Maybe I'll go for 10 actually. Now distribute them over the full territory.
We must at all costs
And that did
engage
absolutely
the country
nothing.
in a broad
Thank you. It's now
But at
time
least we're still
for the second part
ahead.
of the program.
Well, I would like some
Oh,
clarification.
asking me for a tax. This could be good. If I just steal some rich people's tax, that might be good. Well, the people, yeah. So we can do a poll there.
like any household.
Yep, there
the
we
state
go.
must be fully aware of the budgetary.
So I better not choose something where she can do something really popular. I think I will go for research. Usually
I would
isn't
like
too
to
bad.
hear you talk about.
Faced with
Yeah,
competitive
so it
threats.
increased
Thank you.
her.
We are
bit
now coming
more
to the
than him,
end
but
of the debate. I would
I'm
like to...
certainly doing my weakening ID checks.
You are well aware of my deep
Oh,
commitment
she
to
did. Looks like not do anything. Not do anything silly yet. Let's go. Not do anything silly yet. Let's have a look. We have culture. No, not culture. Actually, I've got the what I always wanted to do. Is it culture? Liberties. Freedom of expression, yeah, we'll go with that.
You are well aware
Oh.
of my.
Thank you
Not
once
really that
again
much.
to both of you for the
But-
clean and fair debate.
Yeah,
And to
we've-
all our
we've won,
valued
it appears.
viewers, our instant polling system has
Says-
good evening.
What was the exact results? 58% out, so it's pretty much equal. Oh dear, I think I forgot to attend the monetary union thing, and as well the trade unions done terribly as well, so I don't know what this is all about. If you know a way to get more members into them, then I'd be interested to hear it. Since the election day is already passed, I'll just check on the agenda when that is. Oh, maybe if... Hold on. Does it tell me? I don't know. We'll just keep going forward. Sometimes the game with, yes, the GDP per capita is really, really increasing, which is... That means one of two things. It means either the rich people are getting a lot richer, or the poor, or the social gap is closing it, which I hope it's the latter, because that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Good evening. The time has come. The preliminary results are in,
Let's
and
see, hopefully we're in power. This could be a very early exit and not a good early exit if we aren't. She's getting a... Oh, okay, we are in. I was slightly scared for a moment there, because we're right with a strong amount of votes, and we've actually got a stronger, more votes than we had in the
we
first
are now
round,
going
which
to
is
go live.
It is with.
very good, and we've done it, you know. I think we're back in power. So, we've done it again. That's good. Consolidated my power, and we're back in it. We can keep going. We've got another 5 years, I think, or 4 years, before we have to. I think we probably have to step down by the end of then, but we've got a bit of time to continue our improvement. So, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe and comment down below to tell me that, and any suggestions for anything, you can say that as well. And other than that, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.